I met Dustin at one of my softball games. I was playing at North Idaho College and we traveled down to Treasure Valley to play them there, and my best friend on the team, her boyfriend was friends with Dustin. He was just at home alone and Jackson's like, "Hey Dustin, you want to come watch the game?" And Dustin's like, "No, not really."
My buddy convinced me to go to his girlfriend's softball game at the time. And so I decided to go with him, and we were sitting there and I ended up meeting her whole family first, her parents and everything.
I guess they talked the whole time. I don't know what they talked about, but he saw me running back and forth from the fence.
When I first saw her running down the field playing softball, her attitude and like the way she carried herself, kind of like she was just super upbeat and happy. That's what kind of like attracted me to her to begin with, was just the way she kind of carried herself and held herself, with how she talked and how she acted and like would run by and just what she would do. She's just a goofy personality and I liked it.
He turned to Jackson and he was like, "Hey, who's that? Like, she's really cute." And Jackson's like, "That's just Kiki."
Her mom introduced us. We had an awkward first meeting. It was fun though.
So then I get back on the bus and Taryn goes, "Kiki, Dustin thinks you're cute." And I was like, "Who the heck is Dustin?" She's like, "The guy you just met." The only reason I even gave him a chance though was because my brother texted me and was like, "Hey, he went to school to be a pastor and he seems like a really good guy and he loves Jesus." And I was like, "All right, I'll give him a shot." And then we just haven't stopped talking since.
There's a lot that I love about Kiana. Things that stand out is like she isn't afraid to be herself. Like, and you always know what you're gonna get with her. Like, she's gonna be honest about it and she's gonna be blunt.
I have to keep him a little humble, but I do love just the way he takes care of me and loves me more than life itself. He prayed for me one night. I was having really bad anxiety and he came in and I was like, "Hey, can you pray for me?" And he prayed for me and all of it went away. And so he just is very comforting and makes me feel really safe.
She's just so loving to everyone, like just so willing to like be there, be like the best friend that, even if you met her today, like she's so willing to just put herself out there. I was gonna try to do it in Coeur d'Alene, like make this cute thing like down a path of snow, but I bought the ring and I couldn't really wait any longer. So my parents came into town for Thanksgiving, and so I was like, okay, I gotta figure something out. My parents have already seen Shoshone Falls, but I made it seem like they hadn't. Kiana didn't want to go at all. We'd done a lot. She was like all tired and grumpy. Was laying on the couch. She was wrapped in a blanket, and I kept asking her if she wanted a different coat, if she wanted to wear a jacket or a nice jacket or anything. She refused to. So we took her down there wrapped in this blanket. We went down, looked at the falls and everything, and then went up to this different spot by the falls. And I ended up carrying her up there, and I had Jody, which is a family friend, hiding in the bushes to take like surprise pictures of it and everything. And we were just standing out on this edge, and then she like turns around, and I ended up getting down on one knee. I had a whole like thing planned to say. It just went flying out the window, and I was just like choked up. I think I said, "Would you do me the privilege of being my wife?" Which is a weird thing to say, but she finally said yes to that, and then pulled the blanket away and we got some real pictures once she got rid of the blanket, and then she cheered up a little bit better.
I didn't know all the qualities I wanted in a man, but I knew a few and he exceeds all of them.
I can't wait to see what life has to go with us and where our life goes, because you are everything and more that I could ever imagine in being my wife, and like the marriage that is set for us and the journey we have is going to be hard and rough, but I know that we will be able to do it together, and I can't wait to spend life with you.